Well, I found a cool version of this song that was a demo, I guess, of it. So we're going to be doing two different versions of it, which is the original I'm Losing You Ultimate Edition, whatever. And then there's one with Cheap Trick as the backing band, I think. Or at least it's Bunny Carlos and one other person, I think, the guitarist. So it should be interesting. Let's go. Hello from the future. This is Editing Lee. So I just wanted to throw this in there before I got a bunch of mad comments. This is not the actual version of John Lennon doing the song with Cheap Trick in 1980 or 79, whenever it was recorded. This is the original version with Tony Levin and all of them and Hugh McCracken. And then the second one we're about to watch is just Cheap Trick's cover of it with John Lennon's vocals on top, I'm guessing. I don't know, but Tony's in the video. That's whatever. Enjoy. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. Bang. I know I am. We are back with our second flash request post winner of the week, and now I can finally post a new one. Shout out to, I think, Guadaluepe was the name of the person who requested this, so congratulations, you have won. We're gonna be doing John Lennon, I'm Losing You, both versions, or the original version and then the Cheap Trick demo. I guess they the producer Jack Douglas suggested that Lennon use them. There was a version recorded on August 12th, 1980 with Cheap Trick, Rick Nielsen and drummer Bunny Carlos backing Lennon. They also recorded a version of Yoko Ono's I'm Moving On, which was a companion piece to I'm Losing You. Apparently this song was he tried to call her or something like that, and then he wrote the lyrics after she didn't pick up. I guess it was over things that happened on the Lost Weekend or something like that. So Lennon was impressed enough with their performance that Lennon told Carlos that he wished Nielsen had been his second guitarist for Cold Turkey, but ultimately this version was not included on Double Fantasy, nor was the Cheap Trick backed version of I'm Moving On. Possible reasons basically are money. That's what it comes down to. But I'll link my John playlist up there if you guys want to watch other stuff by him. I've done a ton of Lennon, and he's my favorite Beatle, and I connect with him the most, definitely. So I always look forward to doing these videos. Thank you for watching. Yeah, like the video, subscribe, comment, whatever, don't matter. Let's go. I'm Losing You. John Lennon. 3, 2, 1, go.
Here in some stranger's room, late in the
So who's on this version? Tony Levin. Andy Newmark on drums.
Ain't no doubt about it, I'm losing you. I'm losing you. Somehow the wires have crossed. Communication lost. Can't even get you on the telephone. Just gotta shout about it. I'm losing you. I'm losing you. Well, here in the valley of indecision, I don't know what to do. I feel you slipping away. I feel you slipping away. I'm losing you. I'm losing you.
Another Chapman sticker.
Well now, you say
It says
you're
babe.
not getting enough, but I remind you of all that bad, bad, bad stuff. So what the hell am I supposed to do? Just put a Band-Aid on it.
It sounds like Cold Turkey a little bit.
Stop the bleeding.
Just a little bit.
Now. Stop the bleeding now. Well, woo.
This is sick as fuck.
I'm losing you. Well.
Boy's got a bite to it.
I know I hurt you then, but hell, that was way back when. Well, do you still have to carry that cross? Drop it. Don't wanna hear about it. I'm losing you. I'm losing you. Don't wanna lose you now.
Oh. Holy shit. What the fuck? Dude, that was so fucking good. Why does he keep doing this to me? John Lennon, I'm Losing You with Cheap Trick. I guess this is like a video too. That was amazing, bro. Holy shit.
Here in some stranger's room, late in the afternoon. What am I doing here at all?
It's weird John's not in the video.
Ain't no doubt about it. I'm losing you. I'm losing you. Somehow the wires have crossed.
This looks more new.
Communications lost. Can't even get you on the telephone.
Is this just... This might just be Cheap Trick's version of it.
I'm
don't know.
losing you. I'm losing you. Here in the valley of indecision, I don't know what to do. I feel you slipping away. I feel you slipping away. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I'm losing you.
Whatever it is, it rocks. Turn it up.
I'm losing you. You say you're not
I see Tony grooving.
enough, but I remind you of all that bad stuff. So what the hell am I supposed to do? Just put a band-aid on it and stop the bleeding now. Stop the bleeding now.
I wonder if Yoko has something to do with this. It's sick. Ah.
I know I hurt you then, but hell, that was way back when. And well, do you still have to carry that cross?
Ah.
Don't want
peace, John Lennon, man. Whoa. It's like Artception. They were drawing pictures of themselves drawing pictures. Oh, yeah, it said 1998 Capitol Records at the end. So that was just Cheap Trick's version of it. So my apologies if I led anybody astray in the beginning. I didn't know. It just said John Lennon, I'm Losing You with Cheap Trick. So I guess wrongly assumed that that was the actual version of it. I think they said that Cheap Trick did a cover of this song. So I'm guessing they just had the vocal track of John's and then they just re-recorded the other stuff. I don't know. If you do know, let me know down below. Obviously, there's no malicious intent behind that. And I know it's sad that I have to say that, but there are people that'll be like, oh, why'd you do that? I don't know, man. I just listen to the stuff, man. I don't know. But that was awesome. I liked both versions of it. I would have to go with the first one as my favorite, though. But I liked how loose and how heavy it got in the second one, though. They just started goofing off at points, but man, they were on point with some of the stuff. It definitely had a harder edge to it. It definitely had a more focus on that kind of, it'd be that late 90s kind of late 90s electric sound. It's got a lot of distortion and just kind of going all over the place with it. Bunny Carlos holding it down. I've done 2 Cheap Trick songs from the Live at Budokan. That was a couple months ago, though. So I'm kind of familiar with them, other than like the stuff on the radio, you know. I like their version of it because it had Tony, you know, just like the original studio track had Tony. I think the bass line might have been better in the second one, to be honest, but that might just be because of recording equipment and stuff. But at the same time, the first one was actually like the ultimate mix of like from 2018. So you would think that one, never mind. It doesn't really matter, I guess. You could just, you know, go tit for tat with like, you know, the different versions. But I think overall that is a fantastic rocker by Lennon right there. And especially in that first version of it, the original one. I love Andy Newmark on the drums, man. He is such a good drummer. He is so underrated. But I'm going to go with Earl Slick and Hugh McCracken on the guitar in that song. They were just trading off. They were perfectly in harmony at points. The guitar overall on both of those tracks were just mwah. That was some of the best guitar I've heard in a Lennon track. Like, seriously. And especially at the end where they just go completely nuts. You know what I mean? I think the kind of unpredictability, it was there a little bit in the second track, but it didn't hit as hard as the first one. Because you didn't really know where that song was going, you know? There was definitely like a bass riff and rhythm they were going over, but you kind of didn't know what was coming next. I guess that's, duh, I already heard it, so I knew what was coming in the second one. But when they did kind of take those turns into like the unknown, it didn't hit me as hard as the first go around, but that's just how it works, I guess. Law of diminishing returns. I don't know. I see it every day on my own channel, so I'm definitely very well versed in that one. That's a great Lennon track. Sorry, I'm still just like collecting my thoughts. If that's, you know, over, so I guess he was, I don't know what the full story is. Is he calling her after the Lost Weekend, or is this after they had already gotten back together and she just wasn't like answering the phone or something and he was being, you know, like worrisome about it? I don't know the actual story behind it, but it's very interesting, man. Like, he can turn anything into a song, any experience, any just random life moment, like him just waking up in the morning and like going outside and picking up the paper, you know, like he could write a #1 single just about picking up the paper. And it'd be a hard rocker, you know what I mean? Actually, no, it'd be a thinking piece, and it'd be slow and melodic about getting the paper, man. Seriously, it would. But I guess I can read this off before we go. So for the original, John Lennon on vocals and rhythm guitar, Earl Slick and Hugh McCracken on lead guitar, absolutely killing it, bro. Tony Levin on bass, right there with him. George Small on keyboards, Andy Newmark on drums, and Arthur Jenkins on percussion. Andy did a great job of, you know, keeping everything in context with those 3 guitars going crazy, bro. That's not an easy job for a drummer, and him and Tony did a great job holding that rhythm and lower register down. But in the second one, I think Bunny Carlos and Tony did a great job too. I kind of liked the guitar a little bit more at points in the second one, but not so much too. It's kind of weird. It's kind of hard because I do like the second one in some parts of it. But it's vastly inferior to the first one, but it's still really good because it's a John Lennon song with John Lennon singing, it sounds like. But I don't know. It said it was released in 1998. So you guys let me know. Was that just like his vocal track over, basically a redo? I don't know. But either way, I thought both versions rocked, but I'm going to go with the first one. And I bet you could have guessed that one. So thank you again to Guadaluepe. You are our last Flash request post winner of the week. I will be posting a new one today. Sorry, I got a little late. I got all kinds of stuff I'm doing right now, so a little stretched then, but I make it work, right? Hey, come talk to daddy. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Goodbye.